Hey Campoholics, we're at Fort De Soto in Pinellas County on the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to take you for a tour of this little campground. And it's not too little.
No, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics.
Alright Campoholics, we're going to start this video off by showing you how tight it was backing in to this campsite. The problem was it was on a corner. I had to negotiate a left turn while trying, or a left bend in the roadway while trying to back in on a blind side.
With trees.
With trees in the way.
And not a very good backer-upper.
Alright Campoholics, we just arrived at Fort De Soto and it's tight back in here with this big rig. Yeah, so we got to get into this site right here, and I'm going to try and use the empty site in front of me. I'm going to pull in and try and back in that way. So yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan, but it's beautiful here. Problem is the tree limbs are so low, or they're very awkward. So you're trying to watch out for that.
The entire width of the roadway is probably 12 to 14 foot wide.
That tree right there.
This tree right here is got.
Well, why don't you just try doing it?
By doing what?
Backing it on your blind side. I hate this part. Okay, your tail end's at the trash cans.
Okay, here we go. Mind you, I can't see nothing.
I hear you. No, it's not going to work. You got to get closer to the trash cans because this tree is low right here.
That's fine. Just get me close as you can to the tree, and I'll pull in there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's Little Mo over there in the shade. That goes in there in the air conditioning. 2 feet. 1 foot. Stop. Now the F450 turning radius is a killer, man.
Alright, you got the back of the trailer. I'm looking at my truck, front truck.
10-4. So you just need, now you need to start cutting her. But I don't know which way to tell you to start cutting her.
Yeah, you gotta figure that out.
What I want is that, I don't know. I think in my brain, you should be turning the wheel to the right. The steering wheel to the right is what in my brain. Yeah, cut it even harder if you can.
So, follow you.
So you got to keep cutting it harder to the right. I don't know, man.
Alright Campoholics, I got the GoPro hooked up to the bike, so we got bike cam. Yeah. I checked Google Earth because I always look on Google Earth for my surroundings for the around the campgrounds and stuff. It looks like a great bike trail all the way to the actual Fort De Soto, and then it looks like it goes to a point out in the Gulf. So Looks like a big sandbar you can walk on, so we're going to go check that out. Plus, we're going to do some geocaching again. There is quite a few points on the way out to this place for some geocache stash. So we're going to check it out. Here we go.
If you were to take a trip back in time to Florida's earliest history, the Florida you'd find would look far different than it does today. To take a trip to Florida's past, make a choice here. During the ice age, sea level was 160 feet lower, and the west coast of Florida was 40 to 70 miles west of where...
So they get those coordinates and they position those guns, all those coordinates on that board.
Oh, is this where somebody sat?
Data booth. Alright, Campoholics, we're at the end of Fort De Soto Beach, or County Park. It's the end of the park, the end of the key. Right there, the random bend is like a point of a cape, but enter the key, end of the key. So look at this white sand.
Sand Dollar Beach.
Yeah, in other words, don't walk on the grass. Stay off the grass, it protects the dunes.
Man. Delaware don't have beaches this big.
No, it's pretty damn wide. We try to. There's a cap. We tried to sneak around the backside, make it to the point. There's trails back in there, but there's a marsh, so we can't get around there. But it took the e-bikes all the way out here.
Also, the water comes up this way.
It must be on a high tide. Just look at that stretch of beach. You walk this way, you walk around to the end. Let's try that. All right, just a short walk. We've made it to the end of this key in Pinellas County, Gulf of Mexico. Look at that. Welcome to Pinellas County, Fort De Soto Park. That's what the sign says. 7 a.m. to sunset.
So there's actually 7 miles of waterfront.
7 miles total waterfront you can explore.
Yeah, so there was a lot. It's a big place. It really is a very big place. And the beaches are beautiful. They were beautiful.
The purple shade in the sand from whatever these are, I don't know what makes this purple. But if you do, comment below. They make like, I don't know.
Anthills.
Yeah, they look like little anthills. It's purple in color around them, each one of them. So any marine biologists out there, let me know what that is in the comments below. Got a collection of conchs here. There we go. got his little foot out. Whoa! What are you doing, miss?
Come out of his shell.
Scared her. That little conch, that big muscle. She's scared of big muscles. Look him turn himself back over. Now, I've never seen one that active before.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to do that.
Is it conch?
No, but it felt like a crab. I don't know. Is it?
It's a conch.
I don't know.
His foot.
That's it.
He's mudding around.
Look at that thing go! Ew, that's disgusting! Oh my God, that's gross! Holy crap!
Look at him move.
Ew! People eat that thing.
There's his eyes.
I guess it's a conch or is it a snail? What is it?
It looks like, yeah, it could be a big ass snail.
I don't know.
Because there's his eyes right there looking at us. See his little eyeballs? Yeah, it just could be.
Look what that is, Michael. Oh, look. He's moving.
Yeah, so they are not conchs, they are snails.
Oh, they're snails.
Giant
Ew,
sea
look at 'em.
snails.
Coming out of the water. Ew, look at that. That's disgusting. That's what's underneath. That's what all this stuff is, I bet you.
Oh, the purple?
Yes. I bet you they're all underneath here.
Yep, it's a snail.
Ew.
Sea snail.
Kind of, the place is huge. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. So you're going to be exploring. We were finding things like, oh, here's a place to go, or oh, here's a beach here, or here's a swimming area here, or here's a picnic area here. There are definitely lots of little hidden gems there. With 7 miles of waterfront and 3 miles of beaches, you've got plenty to do.
Speaking of hidden gems, there's geocaches all over this park.
Oh
So
my
if
gosh.
you're into geocaching, they're all over this park. All right, when you drive into the park office is right to the right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a staging area, 2-lane staging area where you can stage your vehicle, get out, go to the park office, check in. But however, when we were there in June of 2021, this year, there was a sign on the door says go to your site.
Information. Office closed.
Office-
Go to your site.
Yep, just
Basically, go to your site.
go to your site and check yourself in.
Pulled in to area 2 was a big yellow sign that had caution, low limbs.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, this is a campground. And I think that's what caused you to actually take Little Mo and go scout out before you drove down there.
Pay attention to the site. We were on site 141. It's deceiving looking at the site map when I booked.
On the book, yeah.
Yep, site 141 looked like the biggest site on paper in the area 2, which is the pet friendly area. However, it was only about 20 foot wide. The majority of the site was accumulated or was full of trees. All right, so the park itself has 236 sites. There are 3 big area loops. Area 2 is for pet friendly. Area 2 is a pet friendly area. So if you have a pet, you need to book Area 2. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to stay if you have a pet. Area 1 is for tent. Now listen to me. Area 1 is for tent, small pop-ups, and vans. You're not going to get anything else in Area 1. I didn't video Area 1. This place is too darn big to video each loop for a video tour of this campground.
I don't know that you can get a good video of it because the trees are so overgrown and so thick.
Yep.
The hammock trees and the mangroves. You really can't see.
That's true. You can't see into the sites.
You can't see into the sites, and that's what I noticed when we were camping. Even walking the loop, you couldn't really see people. You couldn't really converse with people because everybody was way back in there.
Yeah. So Area 2 and Area 3 will fit majority of sizes of your campers. Area 1 is for tent, pop-ups, and RVs.
Area 3 we went to, and we found some really nice sites, but because we have the dog, we couldn't have used it. So if you're in Area 3, you're not going to have any trouble, I don't think, with any size rig.
Now, Area 3 has some really nice sites that bordered the water. So some really good waterfront sites.